Hey guys, welcome back to Goalside. Before we start this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you never miss out on any of our videos. The future of 21-year-old Bruno Guimarães. If you're young and talented, it's like having wings. Haruki Murakami. Millions of youngsters around the world aspire to become a football superstar, but the competition is so hard that only a few actually make it to the professional side of the game. Among these aspiring footballers, one gets to see talents that will one day dominate the sport. As a diehard fan of the game, it gives you an overwhelming feeling that the future of football is in secure hands. Young talents like Ansu Fati, Alex Collado, and Bruno Amione are proving themselves to be the best of the best. A similar talent from Brazil has seemed to catch the eye of the world, and his name is Bruno Guimarães. The 21-year-old defensive midfielder plays for the club Atlético Paranaense in Brazil's top football division. Born and raised in Rio de Janeiro, the midfielder has, in fact, a very bright future. Defensive midfielders usually don't seem to catch the light that easily because the majority of the football scouts are looking for attackers who can score more and more goals for their club. Bruno became the center of attention of the world when he scored a goal against Internacional during the first leg in the Copa do Brasil. The tournament is the biggest event of the sport in the country. The 21-year-old midfielder has developed such a unique playing style that allows him to charge forward. Following his instinct, the midfielder charged forward from his position receiving a pass. Then swiftly going wide, Bruno shot a spectacular cross ending in the middle of the post. The crowd cheered as Bruno scored the one goal of the game, ending in 1-0 with an advantage to Atlético Paranaense. His performance got the attention of big clubs in football, especially Chelsea, because the Blue Scout was sitting in the box observing the game. The interest of other teams, I see that's normal when the person has been playing well. I leave that in the hands of my agents. I'm happy at Atlético and am focused on the final. Bruno Guimarães during a post-game interview. Guimarães rose to prominence in 2018. He was among a few other young talents which showed potential in the tournament of Sudamericana, the second biggest club competition in the continent of South America. During that time, his play style was rather more defensive than attacking and was overlooked or overshadowed over by his fellow colleagues who believed in a much more attacking approach. Following year under a new manager and a new team, Bruno Guimarães was given the confidence and environment to change his approach to the game, thus becoming more attacking while maintaining his defense strength at the same time. He became his team's highlight, driving forward every opportunity he got and scoring goals with perfection. When it comes to his passing accuracy and creating key passes, the youngster has shown the best stats in the competition, so it's no wonder why that kid has been in demand. Bruno Guimarães, with his 39 number jersey, is the highlight of the club. With more than 100 games played for the club, the youngster is cherished there, and he will not be sold to any ordinary club. Atlético will sell Guimarães to only those clubs who are willing to offer a good amount of money for the product they've made. Among the football club giants which have shown the most interest in the defensive midfielder are Chelsea. The Blues even offered to pay for his release clause of 40 million euros. In my opinion, if Bruno decides to join Chelsea, his future is pretty bright because their defensive midfielder, N'Golo Kante, might be leaving their club for Real Madrid, and Chelsea at the moment can use someone with talents like him. Chelsea, under their new manager Frank Lampard, can mold him into a much better player than he is now. But the Blues have a signing ban over them, which might make things a bit difficult. Bruno's performance has not only affected the management of Chelsea, but many other clubs are making decisions very swiftly over his signing. Clubs like Inter Milan and Napoli are trying to make deals with Atlético for the signing of the youngster in order to improve their defense mechanisms. But the heavy release clause of around 40 million euros has forbidden them so far. According to Goal.com, the French Giants have shown an interest in the player. The French have been observing Guimarães for months and have already studied details of their hiring, although an official proposal has not yet been made. The 21-year-old youngster has shown promise on the field. He's worked his magic, proven his worth, and now all the big names in the football world are after him. But as we move up in the world, the competition gets higher and higher, so one needs to work much harder. Bruno is a pure piece of talent, and I hope he is moving up with the same mentality he has been showing until now. Whether Italy or England or any other major football league he decides to move on to, the competition and skill is going to be 10 times more than what he has been handling in Brazil. Bruno needs to work much harder because he has the talent and all the other ingredients to make a mark in the world like all other legendary footballers. Talent is cheap, dedication is expensive. It will cost you your life.